Hello, lovely. I am coming on here live right now. It is Thursday, and today is the day where I am releasing more details about the Queer Nest Club. So, what is the Queer Nest Club? It's a space that I am creating where queer identifying, soon to be, and new parents can come together in an intimate, sacred place and share with each other, prepare for their incoming, child, and connect with each other. The birth space right now is super, hyper feminine. It's cisnormative, heteronormative, binary, everything from people just being obsessed with babies' gender and sex to just the office space and the the pronouns that we get slapped with, and it can just be a dysphoric experience. All of a sudden we're thrust into this hyper feminine space, and I experienced this for myself. I am a genderqueer woman, and going through the birth process was navigating this and feeling a lot of times like not super comfortable with things, and navigating this world of people's obsession with babies' sex, and the way that people address you, and the spaces that become available to you. They're very women centered. And if you are identifying as a queer parent, you might not feel super comfortable being addressed a blanket statement as a mom or a woman or a dad or a man, So I really want to create a space where people can come together and connect, prepare for baby. I am a postpartum expert. I've been working in the field for years now. I have so much knowledge, expertise to share, and we'll be doing that by monthly themes. So I'll pick a theme every month that we will talk about. We'll meet up once a week via Zoom. I'm calling it a happy hour because it's not going to be structured. Yes, I'll be able to talk a little bit on the monthly theme, but I'm also just leaving it really open for people to come in, chat, ask questions, troubleshoot things, shoot the shit, so to speak. It's going to be more relaxed, a place to really foster relationships. I find that it's hard to foster relationships in the new parenthood journey because everything is so hyper focused on the baby, and medical appointments, everything can seem kind of high surface level. Even other people you're going through this with, a lot of the conversation can stay really surface level, and there's not much opportunity to really slow down, get to know people. At least that's how I found it. Even when I tried to make some friends through, let's say, prenatal yoga or something, again, a very women, hyper feminine space, unfortunately, at least where I was going, you're doing the yoga together, but you're not necessarily meeting people and talking to people. You're all coming together to do an activity together, but there's not much opportunity for connection and chatting. Everyone after the class kind of disperses and goes on their way. And so it became really apparent to me and really important to create a space as a postpartum professional, a perinatal expert, to create a space, facilitate conversation, preparation, planning, empowerment, informed decision making. It's so important when we're going to be making tons of decisions for ourselves, our new child. There are so many decisions, and we want to make them with the best information, with people in our corner supporting us, and that helps to make us more confident in this new parent journey. So community is so important. Honestly, community and support are so important for a happy, healthy postpartum. And we in the Western world definitely feel like we can do it all, or we need to be able to do this on our own. It's like a badge of honor, I can do this by myself. And it was never meant to be that way. We were always meant to do this new parenthood thing in community with other people holding us and seeing us and hearing us and supporting us. It's so crucial. So that's why I am opening up this space on the internet so that queer, soon to be, and new parents from anywhere can jump in here and go through this together and support each other, and all for the mission of having happy, healthy queer parents and families in this world, because the effects of that go way bigger. We think that our experience is our own, but it's incredible how positive experiences expand, and they expand other people's experience, and helps, all the people in this club who are going to have great experiences are going to share that with their community, and their children are going to share that with their community and be, more positive, enlightened beings. I truly believe that the impact of happy, healthy parents is massive, because as they say, we literally are raising the next generation. So if we're not well, how is the next generation going to be well? We have to start with ourselves. There's no more of this martyrdom. We need to invest in ourselves in order for our family and our communities, our world, to reap the benefits. Because we are the ones raising these babies, all right? And let's be honest, this pandemic has made things way harder to connect. It's near impossible, and even before the pandemic, when I was expecting, I still felt it hard to connect. I worked really hard to seek out groups and connections and friendships of people who were going through it with me, because my current friends at the time weren't going through it with me. They couldn't relate to the new parenthood, new part of my identity. And so I still have those friends, but you always need friends going through similar experiences with you who can really support you and understand you when things are challenging. And it's this big give and take of on a day where I'm feeling better, I can help you if it's a day that you're not feeling better. And if it's a day that you're feeling great, but I could use a little bit of support, there's this amazing give and take, and that is priceless. Honestly, just being able to reach out to people and say, are you going through this right now? Because it's cray over here. It's so powerful. It's honestly that cliche of being part of something bigger than yourself. It's 100% true. It galvanizes you. It gives you resilience. It makes you feel like you can do this. You're not the only one going through this right now. You've got people going through it with you, and you'll have a supportive perinatal professional in your back pocket I am so excited, so committed to help you have a supported, healthy, happy postpartum experience, new parenthood experience. This is my mission on this planet. This drives me every single day. This is my motivation. This is why I show up. This is why I do what I do. Community is everything to me. I understand the importance of it from a fundamental place. And so I am bringing this to you because I love you, and I really, really, really want the very best for you. I want to have awesome outcomes. And I know that, unfortunately, we can't rely solely on our healthcare providers. We can't rely solely on our family members. We can't rely solely on our current friendships. there is a need to find your new village that is specifically curated to help you and hold you through this life's chapter, this experience. It's very specific. New parenthood is very specific. It comes with very specific challenges and celebrations and milestones, and you deserve a village around you who will be there with you, support you, empower you, inform you, share with you, connect, talk, laugh, cry, whatever it is that you need. And it'll be a space just for queer identifying parents, because I want you to find your community. I want you to be able to be your truest self. And if you are queer identifying, you deserve a very specific space to be that truest version of yourself and find that truest version of yourself within your new identity of parenthood as well. You deserve that. I am here for that, and that is why I am creating this. And so, I also hear a lot of people saying, well, I left the hospital, or after my home birth, everybody went home, or I came home from the hospital and I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to expect. I was just blindsided with the arrival of this baby. I had no idea what I was doing. It was really overwhelming. These are avoidable feelings, you might still feel it to an extent, but if we prepare together, talk about things that you can expect, talk about all the realm of possibilities and options that you have, and all kinds of topics that really are relevant for the new parenthood journey, you will build resilience, you will feel informed, you will feel confident going into that postpartum period, that, baby moon period, feeling empowered and ready and not blindsided, like the complete opposite. You'll feel, all right, I knew this could happen. I knew that this was a possibility. What tools did we come up with? Because we're going to come up with some tools, some awesome resources and strategies that you will be able to pull out of your back pocket when you need them. And then, of course, this community will be here for you every step of the way, which is just such a beautiful thing, honestly. I have heard people say they wish they had a community there for them when they were going through new parenthood, that would help them, that would support them, that would understand what they're going through. It's huge. So this is going to be a dedicated, intimate space, soon to be and new queer parents, as well as myself. I am a certified postpartum and infant care doula. I'm a coach, consultant, and of course, I do identify as queer as well. So this will be a very affirming space. We are all here for each other's success, happiness, health, empowerment. This is going to be a very curated, intentional space. This isn't another Facebook group. All right, it's all going to be hosted through Mighty Networks, which is a very robust platform that is specifically for groups, communities to come together and learn something new together and just be part of something bigger than themselves. On Facebook, there's algorithms. Sometimes, not every post shows up, not every comment shows up. It's a very it doesn't create a lot of confidence. It doesn't make people feel very worthy. They have to feel like they have to fight for attention or post a picture in order to get noticed. There is nothing like that here. Everybody is worthy. Everybody will be validated and seen and heard. There are no algorithms. It is all out in the open for each other to interact and engage. There's going to be regular fun questions to interact with and engage with, to get to know each other better and connect on some fun things. And then there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be a weekly happy hour on Sunday mornings where, don't worry, not too early, but Sunday mornings where we can come in and chat and hold space for each other and learn some things. And of course, I'm going to be there for the full hour facilitating that. Let me see what else I want to talk about. Stand by. So, in addition, when you are a member to the Queerness Club, you are going to have access to any and all teachings that I put out. So, courses, workshops, masterclasses, events, you will have access to it all. If it's a paid offering, then you will have a discount. You will have a special member price available. But there will be free goodies in there for you as well, because I value you so much as a member. I'm just so grateful that you are thinking of joining and that you are going to join, hopefully. And the more you put in, and it doesn't have to be a lot of time commitment. It's just, it'll feel natural. There's an app. You can just open up the app, engage with the daily question. It'll be really quick. See what other people are saying. See if people are putting up questions. You can put up questions of your own. There's going to be, on Fridays, we'll have a weekly gratitude and wins of the week. So that'll be an awesome day of great stuff, wins and things that people are grateful for. That will be an amazing chance to connect with each other based on some awesome things that people are achieving and feeling. There's also going to be member stories, so everybody is welcome to share a story and connect on a story and just uplift and support each other, and of course get to know each other based on your profile, who you are, what you love, what's bringing you to the Queerness Club. That there's lots of opportunity for connection there. And of course, there's also going to be a weekly question, and that will be in relation as well to the monthly themes. So every month there's going to be a theme. The theme for August is going to be you. How do you show up in the world for yourself, and how do you show up in the world for others, to others? Who are you? How do you define yourself? What does self-care look like for you? What do you enjoy? Who are you? Let's talk about identity, how to maintain your identity, or how to go through the identity shifts that happen as you become a new parent, all those lovely things. So every week there will be a question of the week in relation to the theme that everybody is welcome and encouraged to engage with and answer. And the more engagement you do, the more prepared and confident and connected you will feel going through this journey. It's beautiful, it works, and it's fun and easy, and you can make friendships and connect with people from different parts of the globe. It's honestly going to be beautiful. I cannot wait to see you in the club with me. There's also going to be some virtual events, because who doesn't like being able to see people face to face and talk to people and laugh and share stories on a face-to-face basis. Of course, they're mostly going to be hosted via Zoom, because this is an online club, an online platform, not restricted to geography. So people can join it from anywhere, as long as currently it's English speaking, but down the line I hope to add more languages and support for more languages for sure. And I'm really going to be empowering my club members to host their own events based on what they like. So if you love crochet, why not host a little event like, Crochet 101, or, other people might love crochet, and or other needlework, and it might just be like a needle work event or a stitch and bitch, like, I know that's kind of gendered, but that kind of thing. I really want to empower my members to host events and based on their own hobbies, and even if your hobby is hiking, we can bring our phones and try to do like a walk and talk kind of thing, and I think it'll just be beautiful. I am here to prove that we can make this work even virtually. I know it's possible. I absolutely believe in this 100%, and I know that we will get the outcomes and we will achieve our mission of more happy and healthy queer parents and families in the world. So out of this, you can expect to have the skill and power of asking for help, leaning on community, being part of something bigger than yourself, contributing to something bigger than yourself, actually enjoying your perinatal experience and journey into new parenthood and not feel like you're doing it all alone. So again, like, transform from maybe potentially anxious or scared or isolated or disconnected to confident, connected, informed, thriving, to emerge into this new chapter of your life, which is new parenthood, with a strong foundation, a strong confidence and power. That is really powerful stuff, people. Like, really powerful stuff. And you'll gain new friendships with other soon-to-be or new queer parents, and that can lead to like feeling connected and supported, and again, part of something greater. And these friendships can actually grow and be carried forward. They're not limited to the club. You can bring the friendships into reality if you want. Like, if you live close enough, or if someone lives somewhere and you want to go on vacation, you might go visit them, and all of a sudden, boom, play dates, you can have calls outside of the club. There's also chat within the club. There's DMing. It's really a beautiful space for connection. You will discover the very powerful roles that self-worth and self-love play in the new parenthood journey, and how to develop that. We'll talk a lot about how to develop that and to honor that. Because there is this kind of paradigm out there still that, it's getting a bit better, but there's still that paradigm of parental sacrifice in order for the child's well-being. But actually, we need to flip that on its head and know that parents have to be well in order for babies and families to thrive. And lastly, just, I want to connect with you as a perinatal expert and as a new parent myself. I really want to connect and support you and cheer you on and answer your questions. I want you to feel informed, like you're making decisions that are informed and best for you and your family. There is absolutely no judgment. Everybody's experience is valid. That is super important to me in this space. It is a supportive and loving space. And if I can't answer your question, I will direct you to professionals who might be able to. I'll make suggestions or give you other resources to look into. This is my specialty. This is my jam. I'll give you a little sneak peek on some of the monthly themes that you can look forward to. So I already told you the one for August. There's also transitions and challenges, asking for help and asking questions, relationships, who are your people, who is your support team, boundaries, slowing down, reflecting, sleep, preparing the nest, like the home, infant feeding and care, of course, and so many more. There are so many topics that we will cover for happy, healthy postpartums and just the new parenthood journey in general. Like I said, we're here to lift each other up. This is a queer space. It's very supportive, welcoming, loving. No judgments will be tolerated, and we're not going to want to judge anyway. We're going to be each other's best cheerleader and support. It's a very respectful space. We value everybody's experience as their own, as a valid experience. And honestly, I just believe in this wholeheartedly, and I cannot wait to see this grow. I can't wait, and I hope you'll join me along for the ride. As a founding member, you get the best possible value because your membership price will never increase, but the value increases exponentially as more people join the club and engage more, and you get more experience and perspectives and perspectives and just people's personalities, and you get to meet more people, and there's more chance of creating amazing friendships through it. So the value goes up, but your price never goes up. It'll stay the same, that I promise you. And it's never going to be the same price again. It's going to go up from here. So the price right now is $59 US per month, or $647 for the year, in which you get 1 month free. So I'm really excited for the value that you get for that price right now. I think it's an awesome founding member price. I can't wait for you to join me. And if you aren't in the position, if you're not expecting, if you're not a soon-to-be or new queer parent, please share this with someone who is. Sharing and getting the word across will help us reach this mission, accomplish this mission of more happy and healthy queer parents and families. So thank you so much. If you have any questions whatsoever, comment below. And if you're interested, comment below or DM me, and we will get you all set up. If you want, you can go check out the sales page at queernestclub.com. And that's also the URL that you'll be using for the club once you're in. And again, like I said, there's also a handy dandy app that you open up, and it's all right there for you. So thanks so much for joining, and I'll talk to you soon. See you.